Sahodaya fraternity. Welcome our Spec Mackey team, our distinguished guests and audience present here. It is an honor to have with us Mr. Shakir Khan, the Sitar Master. We welcome you, sir. Well said by Mr. Victor Hugo. Music expresses that which cannot be said and on which it is impossible to be silent. With these words, I welcome our anchors of the day, Jasmeet and Mishti Cultural. I even thank our co-host and the host school, JKPS, and the co-host school, co-host college, Jai Hind, Bombay, for organizing such a wonderful evening, musical evening. Thank you so much. Over to Jasmeet and Mishti.
Hello, good evening, everyone. So a quick brief introduction about this PICMAC. It's a society for the promotion of Indian classical music and cultural among the youth. It's a non-political nationwide voluntary movement founded in 1977 by Dr. Kiran Seth, professor at IIT Delhi, who has awarded the Padma Shri for his contribution to arts in 2009. PICMAC's intention is to enrich the quality of formal education by increasing awareness about different aspects of Indian heritage and inspiring the young mind to imbibe the values embedded in it. For this, the most accomplished artists of the country render programs of Indian classical music, folk, poetry, theatre, traditional paintings, crafts, and yoga, primarily in schools and colleges. In 2011, PICMAC was awarded the Rajiv Gandhi Sadbhavana Award in recognition to its contribution to youth development. PICMAC celebrates Nishkam Seva, the spirit of volunteerism, of giving selflessly without expectation, a value that is intrinsic to our culture and important to nurture in today's world.
PICMAC is an affirmation of a priceless cultural heritage, the pulsating and dynamic vitality of young people, a solid value-based education, the effectiveness of volunteer work. PICMAC stands on the shoulders of its four main pillars, together working towards the collective efforts of reaching every child and enriching the quality of education, going beyond the barriers of techniques and methods. These four pillars are artists, institutions, volunteers, and of course, the supporters. PICMAC introduces the lecture demonstration format to present Indian classical art forms in a comprehensive manner in front of today's youth.
इसके माध्यम से देश के कुशल कलाकारों द्वारा भारतीय शास्त्रीय संगीत और लोक नृत्य, कविता, रंगमंच, पारंपरिक चित्रों, शिल्प एवं योग से जुड़े कार्यक्रमों को मुख्य रूप से स्कूलों और कॉलेजों में प्रस्तुत किया जाता है। PICMAC को राष्ट्रीय स्तर पर संस्कृति मंत्रालय, मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ कल्चर, युवा मामले और खेल मंत्रालय, मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ यूथ अफेयर्स एंड स्पोर्ट्स तथा मानव संस्थान विकास मंत्रालय, मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ ह्यूमन रिसोर्स डेवलपमेंट द्वारा समर्थन प्राप्त है। इसका मुख्यालय दिल्ली में है। PICMAC का उद्देश्य भारतीय विरासत के विभिन्न पहलुओं के बारे में जागरूकता बढ़ाकर इसमें निहित मूल्यों को आत्मसात करने के लिए युवाओं को प्रेरित कर औपचारिक शिक्षा की गुणवत्ता को समृद्ध करना है।
Now, talking about the performer of the day, Shakir Khan. He is one of the most promising young exponents of the legendary Itwa Gharana, energetically following in the musical footsteps of his prodigious father and guru, the Sitar Maestro Ustad Shahid Parvez Khan. Indeed, Shakir represents the 8th generational link in an unbroken chain of musical talent and traditional chord exclusively into the sitar and surbahar. A chain that includes, beside Ustad Ji, the musical legacy of Ustad Aziz Khan, Shakir's parental grandfather, and that of the Patrichala Surbaharist Ustad Wahid Khan, Shakir's grandfather. Great Ustad Vilayat Khan is his grand-uncle. As might be expected from such a pedigreed musician, his talent surfaced early in life, Shakir giving his first public performance at the age of 11. Talent, however, is not enough to master the Indian classical tradition, and under the careful tutelage of his father, Shakir matured gradually through the study, countless hours dedicated to riyaz and frequent recitals. The work paid off, and in recent years, Shakir has performed brilliantly for prestigious music conferences in India. He has also performed extensively worldwide, bringing the joy and subtle of Itwaha Gharana to audience in the US, Canada, and of course in Europe. The latter includes a performance at the famous Woodstock Festival in Poland in 2008.
His growth as a musician has allowed Shakir to accompany his father on a stage on many occasions. A father-son duet veritably explodes with energy. Shakir's talent has also found official recognition, the young Sitar virtuoso winning a Government of India Merit Scholarship and first prize. Yes, the first prize at the All India Radio AIR music competition. Like his father, Shakir Khan stands out of this exquisite sense of melody and lay rhythm. Shakir is an incredibly warm, charismatic, and open young person who has ably adapted his classical knowledge and skill in international fusion projects. For this review, however, Shakir is most to be treasured as the highly talented repository in one of the most world's oldest and greatest classical traditions. Shakir Khan's performance will both inspire and astonish any attentive audience.
Now, I request Sitar Maestro Shakir Khan to take over.
Over to the technical team. Yes, now I'll welcome the students to please continue. And I would like to invite uh, our Professor Archana ma'am to speak a few words and felicitate our esteemed artist.
First, I would say, what a harmonizing, melodious voice. I'm already a big fan. I can still sense those rhythm in my veins.
Truly, Mishti, the notes of sitar and the beats of tabla were truly mesmerizing.
Now the floor is open for the questions. If anybody wants to ask any question, you can just raise up your hand and we'll call your name one by one.
Earlier I could not unmute myself. Thank you very much, Sabyasachi, for bringing this program to Jain College.
Everyone can just mute your mic and raise up your hand.
Sorry.
Yes, ma'am, we can hear you. Just a little loud. We can hear you. Yes, ma'am. Archana ma'am, please. Yes. Yeah, we'll welcome Archana ma'am to speak a few words. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Sabyasachi, this was indeed a wonderful program. And Ustad Shakir ne बहुत ही अच्छे सितार का experience दिया. It's indeed a privilege today to join with the students of Jain College and the faculty to hear this wonderful program. And we look forward to more collaboration in future and to see live performance in the college as well. उस्ताद जी आपके सामने बैठे हम लोग सुनेंगे इन्हें और आप बताएगा हमारे कॉलेज में आएंगे कभी और बच्चों के साथ जब आप बैठ के वहाँ उनको समझाएंगे सितार के nuances, so that will be wonderful for all of us. So thank you very much. And Sabyasachi, I think culture and music is doing great. And Jain wants to join this cause in promoting culture, music, heritage, and we will, be bringing such programs jointly for our students as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for guiding us. Now, if anybody is having any question, the floor is open. You can raise up your hand and we'll take question one by one, starting with Krishna. You can just unmute your mic and ask a question.
Good evening to everyone present over here. So I just have a simple question from you that can you please share the story of your life, the time you for the first time you felt like that you are totally interested in the field of music?
Well, thank you everyone for having me. And it's always an honor and pleasure to be performing for Speak Make and for the young students and all the young people, because they are the future, and our music needs to reach them. So Speak Make, thank you, and thank you everyone for joining. Yeah, this was a short question, but the answer is not going to be short. It's like you've asked me the whole journey, but in short, I'll tell you that I started when I was very young. When I was, I think, 2 or 3 years old, I started, and from that time to now, there's been constant hard work, constant learning, constant, you know, taking lessons and taking talim, and a lot of practice, a lot of hours of practice, and day by day you start getting better, and it's a journey which is not going to stop. I mean, we're going to learn all our lives, so that's how it is, and I'm still learning, I would say, and I'll learn all my life. So it's just one advice to everyone, that just be open for learning and doing new things in life, and I'm sure if you're open, you'll tend to learn a lot and reach where you want to reach. Thank you.
Thank you. So you really made me feel that the greatness is not in doing 1,000 things in life, but the greatness is repeating those a single thing for 1,000 times.
Thank you, sir. Now the floor is up to Siddhant. You can ask a question.
Greetings, sir. Sir, I wanted to ask you that how was your first concert? Like, did you felt nervous? Because it really was a core memory in your life.
Well, yeah, I was so nervous that I don't even remember how those 20 minutes or 30 minutes on stage went. I was like, somehow I have to just get through this, and I didn't know what I did on stage. But yeah, everyone is, whenever you start your journey, everyone is nervous to be on stage, and so many big names and so many of people who've inspired you are sitting in front of you, listening to you and giving you blessings. So I was definitely very nervous, and I was, I think, 9 years or 7 years old, and it was a big step for me to, for where I have reached. That was the first stone I put in. So I think I was very nervous, and it's very natural to be nervous, or to have that energy, because stage is something that no one can own. It's always a test, it's always an exam, I would say, when you're on stage. So yes, I was nervous, and that concert I would not forget at all, and that's how my journey started.
Thanks a lot, sir.
Jasmeet, you can ask.
Good evening, sir. So my question is to you that in last 2 decades, music has been changed a lot. How did you look up to today's music?
Well, I think the perspective changes. Music doesn't change so much. So it is just like earlier, before 20 years, the attention span of listeners, and what people wanted to hear from classical music or to obtain from classical music was a different thing. Now it's become very, it's like a fast food kind of a thing. Today's generation is moving very fast. There are pros and cons of both, but it's become very fast, and the attention span has gone down a little bit. But as classical musicians, we always thrive to stick to our roots, and do what is taught to us traditionally, and which has been done traditionally, and we like to take a tradition and culture forward. So there is a lot of difference in listeners and the players, but I think the musician should adapt. That's also one thing. But in all, music doesn't change. In all, it's just the way you present it or the way you listen to it changes.
Thank you, sir.
Sharik.
So first of all, good morning, everyone. So first of all, I thank Shakir sir to have us, and I want to say that sir, you are amazing, and you are
Thank
having
you.
a great talent.
Thank you.
So my question is, who inspired you? I mean, who was your role model who helped you achieve your goal in your life?
See, as you must knowing, I'm the eighth generation of my gharana. It's the Itaba Imdad Khari gharana. So my dad, his dad, his dad. So in 8 generations, we've been doing the same thing. So when I was very young, I used to see my dad. He's a professional. He's one of the greatest sitar players in the world. And I used to get inspired all the time that I wanted to play like him. I want to be like him. So that's what initially inspired me. And then going into the music deeply, getting into the instrument, knowing the intricacies and knowing the detailing of it, then it became more hard propagation for me. But initially, yes, of course, it was my father, and he's my guru as well. So he was the only inspiration for me.
So any piece of advice given to you by another musician? Any great advice?
I would just like you guys to just keep at it. Hard work and devotion and dedication is the key. So anyone who's having these qualities definitely is going to reach where you want to reach. So I just want to say that इंसान हारता नहीं जब तक वो कोशिश नहीं छोड़ता. Always keep trying, always strive to do things. और अगर if you don't progress or if you don't कभी हार हो जाती है, so don't feel disheartened. That's how we start. गिर के ही आदमी उठना सीखता है. So it's there's nothing wrong in that, and just keep at it. हिम्मत नहीं छोड़नी कभी, and keep fighting. That's what I would say.
Thank you so very much.
Very well said by you, sir. Failure is a part of success, and I think hard work is the key to success. Now, proceeding further, Manita.
A very good evening, sir. This is Manita Samyal. I'm the head girl of JK Public School, and I thank you on the behalf of our school. Thank you, sir, for being with us. My question to you is that who is the magician that inspires you the most?
Well, I just answered this question that my father is the core inspiration for me in my life. But also there are so many big artists, so many people doing so much great work. And I think everyone in a way or other inspires you. You should just be ready and to take and ready to learn. And there's inspiration in every one of us, even all of us. You will inspire so many people, and there's so much inside everyone. So I think everyone inspires everyone. You just have to have the eye of it.
Thank you, sir. So I'd like to ask one more question. So what you do if your audience looks bored or tired?
Well, that is the first motive that my boss doesn't get bored or tired. And as till now, I've been lucky maybe that I've got good audience and people have loved me and blessed me. And but yeah, there has to be something that really bores the audience. Then you have to go to the core of it and understand that what you're not doing right or what you're doing that audience is not liking, and you have to go into it and really think about it and change certain things which would always keep your audience interested and happy.
Yes, sir. So and what's the process of your process of dealing with stress and anxiety?
Well, stress is a very natural thing. So, I mean, you should not get disheartened, or you should not be like, take too much stress, because taking stress is not going to, help you to do anything. You have to fight it, and you just have to be always look at the positive side. So I think that is one thing you can do in life, that have a positive attitude that will really keep you calm and proper.
Thank you so much, sir.
Sir, so personally, one question I would like to ask, what is that one piece of advice you got from your father which you have always followed in your life and which keep you going?
Well, he always told me, don't be in a hurry, be prepared and then come out. So in order to become a good artist, or in order to be between so many people, you have to be prepared and you have to trust the process. Maybe it takes time. Sometimes everything is not like it will not happen in a second or in a minute or in a day or in a month. You have to spend those many hours practicing of hard work and everything. You just have to be patient, and once you're good, 100%, you're going to be successful.
Yes, sir. Soumya, floor is up to you.
Hello, sir. Good evening. I'm Soumya from Jai Hind College. First, I would like to thank you. This was very amazing. The session was really amazing, and I really
Thank you.
thank you for bringing Sitar to us. I would like to ask you a question. Uh, daily practicing daily, and picking that music is really difficult, because even I tried to play guitar, and I feel very demotivated sometimes when I'm not able to you know get that particular music or that string. How you motivate yourself daily in your initial days?
See, what happens is it only depends on what your target is, where you want to reach. We always had in mind, we had the target of, trying to achieve what my father has achieved, of so many grades have achieved. So if that is the target, you cannot be demotivated because you're wasting your time there. You always have to keep at it. And as I said, be patient and always have a positive attitude. There are days where you're not feeling like, it's not a good day, you don't want to play or you don't want to do anything. It happens, it's human behavior. But on a whole, I think you should keep a positive attitude, and the only person who can push yourself most is yourself. So keep at it and be patient and keep doing your hard work, and you'll reach where you want to.
Thank you, sir.
Aradhya, do you want to ask something? Okay, you can take your time. Time being, just meet call.
Thank you, Mishti. Sir, my question is to you. Please, can you speak something about your association with Speak Mackey?
Well, yeah, with Speak Mackey, it has been many years. I've toured a lot with Speak Mackey, and it is doing so good, and this is very important for our children and schools to have music, because I've seen many universities and schools don't have music as a subject, or it's not taught as it should be. And it's very important for our youth to know, at least know, the name of the instruments, what our music is, where it comes from, what is the culture behind it, what is the tradition behind it. It's very important. And I think SpeakMac is the only organization who's done such a fabulous job, such a great job, teaching to schools, colleges in every part of the country. In smallest, we've toured Rajasthan, UP, everywhere, and we've gone in small villages, and we've seen kids are interested, they're so talented, but they don't get the access to good musicians or good teachers. And Speak Meke is doing a great job, and I'm very happy to be associated with Speak Meke for so many years. And whenever Speak Meke is given me any job to do, I've always taken it happily. And I'll also have the thing of spreading music and teaching music to the young kids. So I would like to thank Speak Meke, and it's great to be associated with Speak Meke.
Yes, sir. So my next question is to you. How do you look up to the performance at abroad and of Indian audience?
Well, see, there will be a difference between Indian audience and abroad, the audience abroad. But the whole point of having an concert or looking at an audience is to spread your music, spread your love, spread what you feel about music, and make everyone happy. So that's the main motive of performing. And it's just we just share our vibrations, we just share good energy between when we are playing on the stage. May it be in or any other country.
Thank you, sir. It's been great time listening to you.
Thank you.
Any other questions,
Any other
students?
questions on the floor? If you have, you can just raise up your hand or comment your question in the chat box. Yes, we have candidates. Siddhant, do you want to ask something?
Sir, I wanted to ask that, is there any turning point in your life?
Turning point.
Yes, sir.
I don't know how to answer that. But yeah, I'll tell you, whenever you sit on the big stage or you're playing in an audience which you've never played, like the first time I played in Savai Gandhar, which happens in Pune, there were 25,000 people. And before that, I had not experienced that kind of audience. So that was one shocker to me, because so many people are. I had not seen such a crowd. Then I played in the Woodstock Festival. There were 500,000 people. So that was another shocker. That was another turning point. 500,000 people is 5 lakh people. So yeah, these things teach you a lot. I don't say it's a turning point, but it's part of experience, and you learn from every concert, everything you're doing.
Thank you, sir.
Soumya, do you want to ask something?
I think Sharik has raised her hand.
Sharik?
So, sir, we all are seeing, sir, you are having a great talent, sir. We really enjoyed it. Sir, I also think that it requires a great practice. So, how long and how often you practice on your instrument?
Well, I always tell people that playing music, doing music is a full-time job. It's like becoming a doctor or like becoming an engineer. It is not something just a hobby, and you can play for 1 hour, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and become a professional. So it's like so many of you guys must be thinking of becoming a doctor, becoming an engineer. You have to put those many hours of hard work to become a doctor, to become an engineer. Same way, you have to put those many hours of practice every day to become a good musician, or a mainstream musician. So I think it's as good as, or it's equally. You can say, like you go to school 8 hours every day. You have to spend that much time in the school, and then you pass school, then go to college, spend so many hours. It's the same pattern, it's the same thing. It's just that we are doing extempo, we are learning in a different system, Gurukul system, as we say. But I think the journey for everyone is the same. You have to put those many hours of hard work and practice to become a professional.
Thank you, sir.
I think
Namaste, sir.
Mr. Sabyasachi wants to say something. Mr. Sabyasachi?
Yeah, Namaste, sir. I had a question. So, my question was, since you have such a mastery over so many rags and over so many years, you have mastered them. So, my question was, when in your initial phases you have learned one rag, so how many years you spent for mastering one single raga?
See, when we started, when you are a youngster, when you're a newcomer, there's only one thing given to you, and you have to practice it so many times, so that you're preparing your hands, you're getting comfortable with the instrument, you're getting comfortable with the music. So initially, you have to play one rag for a longer time. But once you get basics right, you get the techniques right, then you can pick up the rags and the patterns and everything very fast. So I think the initial first or two, 3 rags, you would have to play for 6 months, 8 months, or maybe a year. And after that, once you get a hold of the instrument and the techniques, then you can pick up so many rags very easily.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for answering our questions and for such a wonderful performance.
Well,
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I would also urge all the youngsters, because you are young and you're aspiring, and you are going to inspire so many people. If you like the music, please support the artists, and for subscribe them on YouTube, follow them on Instagram. And if you want to learn music, even listen to more music, because music gives you peace, please do subscribe, and please do follow, and please be in the loop of musicians and music, so that everyone is happy and at peace.
Now,
thank you so
I would
much. Yeah, please continue.
Now, I would request Vice Principal Ma'am Ms. Shashi Ratan to do vote of thanks.
Well, it was a wonderful session, and I thank Spick Mackey for providing such beautiful, melodious sessions to us. And I also thank Ustad Shakir Khan, who presented such a wonderful recital today for our young audience. And I also thank the Jammu Sahodaya group who invited Speak Mackay for us to listen to this beautiful music, and my young audience who on a very short notice, they made it possible to be present and to be, they were so curious about this music, because it's not, I can say it's not their cup of tea, more or less, but still they listened to it, they were curious about it, they were ready with their questions. And I think they have many more questions which we can answer in future sessions whenever we have with Speak Mackay. So thank you all. Thank you very much. And I think it was a wonderful evening spent in good music and good company. Thank you.
Thank
all.
you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, and thank you, everybody. Thank you all. And thank you on behalf of Speak Mackay to everyone who have joined. We will see you next week, same time.